Midnight Chasers is a no-hezzy inspired game in Roblox that has over 150 cars, but I bet that most of you don't remember all of them. And that's why today I'll be showing you 5 of the most forgotten cars in Midnight Chasers. I'll be rating them from 1 to 10, so make sure to watch till the end of the video. The first car that I personally see nobody drive is the Audi RS4 ABTR that got added in early 2024. It was probably the 5th or 6th ever limited to ever be added into the game. This is an older model because you can definitely notice the detail of the newer ones. But one thing it does well is the audio, the sound, not the audio. The sound is perfectly fine. Doesn't really sound like an RS4, but it's pretty good either way. And even has this thing on the roof. It also handles pretty decent for a wagon, but it doesn't really handle that, that well for a limited. Because most of the time, limiteds have to, handle a little bit better so people don't complain. But back then, they didn't really care. And you can definitely notice it. But another thing you can notice is the detail of the interior. So let me just check it out real quick right now. Also, by the way, one thing you do notice is that it doesn't have any kind of doors or anything that opens. Just checking it out right now. Look at the interior. It's not bad. Obviously doesn't have any kind of logos or anything, even fake ones doesn't have it. And everything else, there's all the buttons and stuff. They're all lit up too. It's pretty sick. But before I show you the next car, I'd give this car honestly a 6 out of 10 because, well, it's obviously like, one of the oldest models in the game. And also because, well, I didn't really like it that much. Like, it was okay, but wasn't really that impressive or anything. So yeah, time to go into that car right there. It's actually this Brabus C63 AMG. It even has this little Christmas tree on the top. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. The car sounds also amazing. So let me just... Yo, that's a good startup. I cannot lie, that's a good startup. Plus, even the leaves fall and stuff. That's cool. Damn. This thing sounds very interesting for a bi-turbo V8. Damn, this thing sounds odd, bro. But yeah, the car you see me driving right now is a Brabus C63S with a Christmas tree on the top, as I said before. Oh my gosh, let me brake. Damn, okay. Wait. Shit, I tapped it. I even got a boost on this bitch. Let's go. It's an old and probably the first ever limited to be ever added into this game. Pretty cool. And it's also super rare, I think. It was added in late 2023 for a Christmas event that wasn't actually a Christmas event. It's pretty interesting. I don't know how that even worked, but it handles like a boat for sure. Definitely handles like a boat. Even has this little thing on the top. Oh damn, what did I even tap? Okay. It's like a nose. Yeah, like the nose of a damn reindeer. I forgot the name of the reindeer. I think it's like Rudolph or something. But yeah, I definitely can't get moving. Like, this thing definitely goes fast. Not as fast as you'd want, but it's still a sedan, so you obviously have to expect that. And it has how many gears? 9 whole gears. There we go. We've reached the end. I completely forgot about the interior of that car right there. So let me just check it out right now. I don't think it even has doors or anything. Yeah, check it out. The interior looks very basic. It reminds me of, old driving empire interiors, but, a little bit more detailed. Those ones definitely were basically just black without anything inside of them other than the seats and the steering wheel. The gauges also work perfectly fine. I don't think doors can be open or anything. Yeah, nope. Every old model doesn't have, opening doors or anything. Pretty unfortunate, but they're old, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, I definitely give this car a lovely 7 out of 10 because, well, it doesn't really handle that well. It doesn't also sound that good as well. But one thing it does well is just look cool, bro. This thing got aura, bro. If you got this car, bro, you're just cool, you feel me? And yeah, that's about it, man. Just a little 7 out of 10 for this. On to the next. And this is an SLS Black Series, obviously an AMG. It was added in 2024, and dude, the sound of this thing is actually pretty damn good. It's very realistic. I like it. Like, hear the car whenever I let off the throttle. Oh my gosh, it just farts, bro. Huh? This thing sounds absolutely amazing. I actually really like it. And of course, it's probably one of the best Mercs ever made, in my opinion. But the thing about this car is that it handles kind of bad. I'm kind of in a location where, cars don't spawn anymore. But, at lower speeds, this thing handles like an actual boat. But like higher speeds, you can definitely notice that, it can do shit. It can indeed do stuff. But now I'm going to just turn around because this place is a bit too dull for me. Let me just park real quick and show you guys the interior because I don't want to drive all the way to the other side of the map because I don't have time for that, dude. Nobody does. Alright, so this one actually has doors finally, even at the back. The gold wing doors, because if this thing didn't have actual openable doors, bro, it would have been such a big waste, Let's check out the interior real quick. This is definitely way better than the other AMG that was actually a Brabus, but Still, I really like it. The interior is not bad at all. Like, you can't really complain about that. Then there's the engine, also kind of detailed, but at least this one has one, unlike the other ones. So that's definitely a step up. And well, this car is indeed pretty good, but I'd give this a 8 out of 10 because honestly, it looks amazing, bro. That's all I'm thinking about. Also because of the sound, nobody really cares about this car, honestly, in game because it doesn't really have any cool features or anything, just like the prior cars I've already shown you. So, you know, people just don't really remember about this. And it's kind of unfortunate, honestly. But it's time to go into the next car. This is the R33 LM, a race car that was actually very successful. It was added into the game in 2024, just like the Black Series, and it has very interesting rims, okay? That's the first thing I noticed when my friend spawned it in for me. It looks very odd, okay? I don't really know what to say about that, but rims are not the only thing about a car, you feel me? Plus the handles, whoa, this thing is super snappy. Okay. I think this was also limited because, you know, I've never actually really seen it. Many cars that have been forgotten are indeed just limiteds, bro, because you know, people just collect the limiteds and never actually drive them, just like in real life. So, you know, human beings are literally the same everywhere. Oh my gosh, I just crashed. Yeah, let me just check out the interior for you guys. You know, now that you can actually see the car way better, let me know in the comments what you think about this thing, because I personally really like it, but I think there are indeed better GT3s, you know? Sorry, I meant to say GTRs. But yeah, let's check out, oh, the interior, okay. What is this stitching? What is this pattern? It has a very interesting pattern. And also, this isn't actually a race car, it's just like homologated. But there was a race version of this. I was kind of wrong. The gauge obviously works. There's all the buttons as well. Very nice. But the thing that interests me is the pattern. It's very, very interesting. But it is indeed forgotten. Many people don't even know this was in the game. So it's kind of crazy to think about. Alright, so this R33 is indeed a cool car if you are a GDM fan, but for me, honestly, I'd give this car a 6.7 out of 10. Yeah, 6.7 out of 10, you feel me? But it's honestly a decent car, a bit too snappy, sounds okay, motor's also alright, don't really care about it. The next car is indeed one of the rarest of all time in this game. It was also very expensive because it's a Pagani Zonda Revolution Barchetta. Just listen to the startup over here. Yeah, that was already good, right? But listen to this now. Eesh, this thing sounds good, bro. I actually really like it. But yeah, this car sounds amazing. Might be one of the best sounding ones in the game, but I think there's, you know, a lot of competition. Dude, these cars are really trying to box me in, huh? Yo, come on, bro, let me drive. Thank you. And yeah, as I said before, this is indeed one of the rarest cars in the game. And I think there's only like 50 remaining. A little bit more than 50, of course, like maybe 60, 70. It was also added in late 2023, I think alongside the Brabus, but probably like a little bit later. It's like the second or third ever limited to be ever added to this game. So if you were there in 2023 and actually bought this car, congrats to you. Let's check out the interior real quick. Let me stop on the side of the road. It definitely has a very detailed interior, even from 2023, bro. In 2023, they literally made the game, you know? Like, it came out in 2023, so it's pretty impressive to even see something like this. I mean, they added basically everything, you know? Other than the Pagani logos, of course. The gauge, I think, also works. Yeah, this little gauge in the steering wheel works. It's very sick. I like it. You know, the doors are not openable, but it's not really that big of a deal in my opinion. You can still enjoy this car, bro, without the doors and stuff. I definitely give this car a 10 out of 10. So just, it's crazy, man. There's only one of them in real life, so it's pretty cool. As I said before, I'd give this a 7 out of 10 without any doubt, without a doubt, bro. I'm telling you right now, this thing is amazing. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, let me know, and please leave a like, subscribe, do all of that. This is probably like the second MNC video I've ever made. If you want to tell me anything in the comments, let me know. If you want to give me any ideas, let me know as well. Remember to join the Discord, link in the description.
Why you showing out? Why you acting out? Come on, told me I miss you, shorty, yeah, I need you right now. I like the pictures on your Instagram page, you feeling yourself. I like the pictures on your